Part one of my testimony, how I got addicted in the first place and what I was addicted to. This started when I was a teenager. I was around 14 years old and I was depressed. I was angry. I felt like I was like lonely. Like I didn't have anybody really to lean on. I didn't have anybody that I could talk to about the hard things that I was feeling. My depression came out as anger, and so I was labeled like the mean, mad, angry little girl, and I embodied that like every single day. As I was around addiction every single day of my life, my parents, you know, they did cancer sticks, they drank, they did weed, etc. And so I saw it every day. It was nothing strange to me. It was nothing that I didn't know what it was, right? Because of that environment and kind of like a lack of parenting, like my parents were kind of doing their own thing, and my mom had 5 kids, so she had a lot on her hands, along with like constantly being high and like, you know, trying to get her own fix, her own stress relief, because she had so many kids, you know. And whatever her any other reasons that she had, that was just the situation. Along with my dad, he was like, long story short, a dealer. He was also in addiction every single day of his life. So because of that environment, one of my dad's friends also offered weed to me for the first time, and I took it. And then after that, I began, because I realized I could alter my emotions like that, I began seeking it. And my life then became, when could I get high the next time? What could I do in order to experience this feeling again, in order to escape again? And so if you're feeling like you need an escape, or like you felt like you've needed an escape for years, I get that. That is exactly why I started in addiction, and that is why it went on for years, even after I was saved by Jesus. And then it became fun. We started doing it for fun, and it became more easily accessible. And that's when I transitioned from not just weed, but also other things as well. So check out part 2 for the next part of my testimony, when I began experimenting with other things too. If you're in the struggle now and you really need some support, a Christian mentor who can walk you through like the recovery journey based on biblical principles and a proven plan, then you can start by grabbing the no-cost training at the top of my page.